so I felt like I needed some support. Anyway, I told myself at first that I wouldn't let this job go to waste, and I even said hopefully after that, and it didn't go to waste. Actually, technically, I got a couple of things that I needed. And I still save up my money for those dreads that I'm gonna get later on, which may not seem important at all, but it is. Trust me, it is very, very important for me to get those dreads. I know exactly how they should look and how they should hopefully help me to look good. If it works out, it would increase my chances of being a male model. I have to get those dreads. I got my bike and I got my laptop, and I might have some money to spare for maybe something else. I don't know. I need a good shaver because it's all under here. It's so hard to get rid of all the facial hair, and I'm trying my best. I want to have more of a younger look and things like that. So yeah, I finally made a bank account for myself too. I needed a bank account, and I went and got that at the bank, and I should be having my card pretty soon sent to me or whatever. Got a couple of stuff in there, and there's not much to it. You know, I had to spend a few dollars on everything, whether it's things like equipment for work to kind of support me and all that, like gloves or anything like that. And I just I don't like spending money. Nobody likes spending money. So my boss also said he'll teach me how to drive, which was a big deal, because I don't know how to drive, and everybody gets so surprised when I tell them I don't know how to drive. I never knew it was a surprising thing that being 20 years old, not knowing how to drive was was rare. You know, I guess I feel really, I don't want to say that I feel stupid or dumb, because I know I'm not. I'm a really smart person, but never got around to driving, and I never cared too much for it. I do, but I'm also scared of driving too. I sometimes think that my brain can't handle that road, and maybe it can. Apparently everybody can do it. Even the craziest people can drive, and the youngest people can drive, so I guess it's a lot easier than I think. But never have I got around to it. My mom never really taught me either, so it just never happened. But yeah, a lot of people are surprised about it. I didn't know driving was really that big of a deal, or that much of a common thing, I mean to say. I didn't know it was that much of a common thing, but man, it is. I don't know if I could learn how to drive. I never liked the idea. I'm always scared of it, but I'm very open to try, and I told him that I would definitely want to learn how to drive, if he'll teach me. At first, I never knew how much I truly needed the job, and I realized a little later that I really needed it, so I can hopefully afford to do more things and meet more people. So that was like a big deal about this job, is to be able to do more things out there. My life really is consisted of not much at all, and I haven't been able to do very much out there, make too much friends. I want to make a lot of friends, and I haven't really been able to get out and do that. So just unable to do that. Yeah. But that's because I don't have any money. So I kind of think even technically you have to use money to buy friends, because you need money to go to certain places where people are at, and communicating with the people that you want to communicate with, depending on what kind of person you are, you got to be able to afford just getting yourself to that area. Like right now, I'm in a place that I would consider as the ghetto. Not a very clean place, a bit trashy, not the trashiest place, but just, you know, not clean. So I can't relate to the people here. I can't really be friends with the type of people here. Every person I see is a person that I don't think I would like, and that's based off of not only how they look, but especially how they speak and act. It just shows you how their heart is, how their brain is, and how they are on the inside. Usually the inside creates the outside. It puts it out there. For example, if you're the type of person who doesn't wash your face, well, it'll show in your face on the outside. On the inside, you choose not to wash your face because you don't care. Well, on the outside, your face doesn't care either, so it looks dirty. So that's kind of how it is to me. Majority of the time, most of the time, the inside is going to tell you, is going to show on a person's outside. So the person's outside is going to give you information that most likely this person is how they are on the outside, how they look. But it's more than just the appearance, but also how they speak and how they act, and the scars on their skin, how clean or dirty their skin is, the marks on their skin, all kinds of things like that, their style. It all, to me, explains who they are. As, after all, who they are is what created their outside. So there you go, there's your answer. It explains who they are. You can judge them in that manner. It just doesn't mean that it's always going to be correct. That judgment is not always going to be correct, but most likely it will. You can judge them by their cover in that manner, but not by just their appearance, but by all these things around them. So that's just how I see these people, and my judgment towards them is just, they're just not the type of people I can make friends with. So if I want to make good friends, I have to go to places where it has good people, or I just have to try to meet them, find these good people. But I gotta get in places with money. Like if I want to go to an arcade, there's people there, but I gotta have money to get in an arcade. Church, well, church is not my thing because I'm not much of a religious person. I believe in God, but I'm not committed like that. So the type of church Christians are, I can't really relate to Christians too much either. They're more into God, and I'm less into that. I'm more into humanity, and again, I believe in God, but in a different way, not necessarily in a human way. And there's many reasons beyond that, which I'll talk about later one day. So, but I'm more into humanity. So, a lot of people will have their faith in God, and while they have their faith in God, I'll be having my faith in myself. So. And I'm more of a true believer that if God is real, it's really Him that would have faith in me to do what I gotta do, rather than me having faith in Him to make me do what I gotta do. I don't think He has ever done that. I don't think He will ever do that. It is always going to be my actions to get something done. So it's really Him that would have faith in me to do what I have to do, and to get it done, and to believe in me and look at me and watch over me in that manner. In that faithful manner. But I thought that I never thought that I should ever have in the past, but now I would never think that I should ever have faith in Him to do all the work. But that's just a whole different topic. Anyway, so the second week of this work, of me working here at this job, has been a horrible week for me. I then was tired, and I couldn't even. The problem was that I couldn't even keep up. The hours became long. It went from to 8 to 9, from 9 to 10 hours, and that's how it stayed. And it was like, it was never even 8 to 9 hours. But I had to leave early sometimes because my mom would come to pick me up, so they let me go. So I would spend only 8 to 9 hours, which was good for me, but they would spend 10 and beyond. 10 hours and beyond, and that's just insanity. So yeah, they work from 8 to 6, I believe. Yeah, 8 o'clock to 6 and beyond, and they even work overtime, but they don't even get paid overtime. So it's a small business. He hardly makes that much money, so I guess I understand. How can a boss, give you more money if they don't even, if they can't even get that much fucking money in life either? See, no one can be helped if the helper can't be helped. So if the helper can't be supported, then they can't support you. So nobody will ever be supported if no one supports everyone. You have to support everyone. Anyway, so yeah, it was tough, and I couldn't deal with it. I do have a weak working body. I'm just not good at working. I'm good at training and working out, but I'm not good at working jobs. I'm just the type of person that can't sit for 10 hours and do something that is so fast-paced and things like that. So I couldn't keep up with it, so I had to give it up. I resigned, and I called the guy and told him I couldn't do it. I asked him first if I could have part-time. I asked him if I could have part-time, and he said he couldn't do part-time. Even after the dude, one of the ghetto dudes that were there, that wasn't even loyal to his job, wasn't even like going there every day, coming back to work day after day, was working in that manner. And he couldn't even give me part-time. I didn't understand that. He wouldn't let me either work half of the day, but every day, and just leave, or work every other day or something like that, for all full days or something. So I don't know. And the guy kept coming late too, so I guess he has a hard time firing people, but it was easy for him whenever he was giving me the decision to either choose between part-time or choose between just dealing with the full-time work or just completely resigning. So I completely resigned. I just couldn't deal with it. So yeah, it sucks. I really needed it. I believed it, but I think I'm fine. I don't think I need it too much right now. I still got enough money, and I got some money saved up, so I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.